Hey everybody, Pickyo Gamer here, and a quick video. Well, not too quick a video, but I've been meaning to make some more videos. There's stuff I want to talk about Final Fantasy VII Remake going to the PS5. It's part of that expansion. I need to read more on that. I need to do it tomorrow. And this big topic, which I'm going to address, is I've seen this. I've seen people in my Twitter feed. I've seen people all over the place. They get tired of seeing Switch Pro, new Switch videos, and I have to say, if you don't want to watch them, then don't watch the videos. I'm just saying, folks, it's not going to hurt you to skip a video. I mean, even my friends post something. It's not something I really want to watch. I'm not big onto the Amico. I don't watch a lot of it. But, I'm just putting that out there, and there's people go, well, that's weird. But about 24 hours ago now, Bloomberg has posted Switch Pro being unveiled later in 2021 as bigger Samsung OLED display in 4K resolution dock mode. This is pretty much an interesting. It's happening. Who is this? Let's see if I find the name, the source. Let's find the original one. There we go. March. This is original. Oh, I was level this. Take me to the homepage. Really? You're not gonna let me look at it? Anyway, let's see if I can get to it. Sorry, folks. Okay, they're not gonna let me look at it. But Mr. Whoever posted, I can't pronounce his name. Takesha. Let's see if I can get it here before. Wow, Bloomberg, you're a bunch of dickheads. Anyway, he has basically been posted on Bloomberg before, talking about other Switch models, and the Switch Lite was a thing that he's talked about, and it came true. So let's dive into this. And now, with today being the 4th anniversary, this was put out on the 4th anniversary. Yesterday was 4th anniversary of the Switch. Happy birthday, Switch. Bloomberg is reporting that according to people familiar with the plan that they spoke to, Nintendo's plan to reveal a new Switch model later this year. Model is reported going to have a bigger Samsung OLED display on the handheld, of course, and Nintendo's hoping that this larger touchscreen will prop up demand in time for the holidays. Samsung's mass production of 7-inch 720p resolution OLED panels is supposed to begin as early as June, slated for shipment for assemblers around July. Samsung is currently aiming for an initial monthly target of just under 1 million units. These rigid OLED panels offer a cheaper but flexible alternative to the type commonly used in high-end smartphones. As for resolutions, the model is going to have a dock mode that can display quote 4K ultra high definition graphics. Bloomberg has reached out representing Nintendo and Samsung. They declined to comment. So we're back at this again. I know some people are going to be like, well, we've heard this before. Yeah, we've heard this before, but now we have a source that has talked about the Switch Lite, has predicted it, and I mean it's Bloomberg. A lot of times they start talking about it. I mean, they've talked about it before, things not come out, but now they're just saying, we looked at mini LED and all these other things. Now they're just saying Samsung OLED screen, 720p, 4K in dock, starting to produce this year, be revealed. And it's like, even rumors, if you kind of dig down into it, of being released late this year. Because they're saying, if you look at it, prop up holiday sales. Do I believe this? I actually do believe this, because you're getting the type of screen, who's making it, specs of the screen, more specs of what it can do, which 4K in the dock, when the screen's going to be produced, when it's going to go to mass production, and they're talking about propping up this holiday season. This is the time for Nintendo to strike. The Series S and X and PS5 are here. If you can get a hold of the things, it's easier, I think, to get a hold of Xboxes. And those systems are going forward, where Nintendo is trying to move forward. And when they say prop up the sales, they know the Switch is aging. It's 4 years old. It's doing great, but it's got to do better. And I know a lot of people have, I watched other people like RGT85 and others about this video, and I agree with a lot of things he says about the screen. An OLED screen is great. It's going to be less power. A little 7-inch, it's going to be a little bit bigger. It's just going to give you a little bit more oomph in the hand, but not being ungodly huge. But also the 720 means it's completely backwards compatible with everything out there. And again, if the system doesn't have to output a max of 720 in handheld mode with a new chip, cheaper power consumption OLED screen, it's just going to turn around and be very, very power friendly. I mean, if you think about it, it's just going to do a lot better. And the dock mode going to 4K, DLSS, NVIDIA DLSS, artificial intelligence, it's there. Why not? So what do I think this Switch is going to be? Well, looking at Bloomberg's information, their confirmation stuff, it's going to be a bigger handheld, 720p OLED screen. I think it's going to have a much more beefed up, not ungodly beefed up internal CPU, but it's going to be packing a decent amount, maybe twice the power. I mean, it's not hard to say twice the power when you're 4 years removed. I mean, there's other chips out there that NVIDIA put out that's already twice the power or more. Then I think the dock is going to definitely have DLSS. It's going to have the ability to also possibly just up the power of the system even more. It's interesting. I feel it's going to be completely backwards compatible because it's not a new system. You just take your Switch 2, your Switch Pro, you put it there, you sign in, if you're like me, you suck down, you have all that, those save games at the cloud, it sucks them back down. If they're not, you can just sit there, usually if you've ever done it, you can get two switches near each other, hit Bluetooth, it uses Bluetooth on them, and you just get near them and you just push your save games for like Pokemon or Splatoon. Some of those that doesn't support, you can still move it and you're ready to go. You download your games again, which kind of sucks, and you're done. Maybe there's a different situation. Maybe there's a better way to do it. But I'm ready for this. As much as the PS5 is here, it's something that I want. I don't want it as much as the new Switch. If this is coming out holiday this year and it's going to be badass and they're going to put something out maybe like Breath of the Wild 2, man, I'm going to have to really think about the PS5 and push it off for a while. Nothing out there except Returnal makes me want a PS5. And I don't need that for Returnal. Returnal looks good. By the time I get to it, guess what? It'll be cheaper. Back 4 Blood, I've already pre-ordered it for my PS4. You already get a PS5 version. You put the disc in, so moot point there. God of War, I figure it's going to be on PS4 because, hell, for Horizon Forbidden West there's so many things, like I said in this other video about the state of play, they're just PS4 compatible, that I don't need a PS5 for a while. And when the new Switch comes out, that's what I'm looking for. So what do you think about this article? This is from Bloomberg. Source has talked about the Switch Lite. Looks like this year something's going to happen. What do you think? Let me know what you think in the comments below. I do appreciate everybody watching. All right, everybody. PKO Gamer.